probably will ask you about accepting
Yep.
the recording.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm just gonna start. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. So I'm just gonna start out by talking a little bit about kind of how I started, and then just some of the information and different things that I gathered from being with Epicure. So I started back in May, so I've only been with the company since May. Mom and I went to a vendor show, and there was a booth there, which is this Allie girl who's my upline.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So kind of just started that way. And the first product I actually started out with was the pulled chicken seasoning. And I actually have a little bit of that here as well. Let me grab it. So the pulled chicken, it comes in these little packages. Okay. So you get 3 of these. I think it's like $10.25 around that, and you get 3 of them. So this was the very first one that I started with. And it kind of, you use brown sugar and ketchup. You can make it sweeter like that, or you can just do the seasoning. So they're really versatile. But what I like is this only has 5 milligrams of sodium in just the seasoning. But then obviously when you add other things to it, if you have lower sodium options, you can do it that way too. But this was what the first product I started out with, and that's kind of what got me hooked. It just has like a really good overall taste, meaning you don't feel like crap after you eat the products, especially even the desserts. Because I feel like I have a huge sweet tooth, so some of the sweeter options that you can do, it helps settle that. So with that, this was the second product I started out with, was the 3 onion. This product's awesome. You can make dips with it, but what's really cool is it says on here, because it gives you, on all the products, there's nutritional facts, and then also instructions on how to use them. So this one, 3 tablespoons of this equals 1 onion. So if you don't have an onion on hand, or I feel like it's not as strong either, but it also gives good flavor. So I can't always eat regular onions to a certain extent. So this I feel like is a good substitute for me.
And I don't always have them on hand.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So
really
awesome. Is there other ingredients in there? Is that why it's 3 onion?
Yeah. So it's onions, scallions, herbs, and chives. Oh. So I feel like and I think it's a yellow onion that they use. But I don't know. This one's really good. I like it. You can use it on so many things too.
It would be good.
Right. And then I'm going off of today, because I'm going to be doing for the menu that I'm going to be demonstrating. I'm going to be making an omelet in the omelet liquor. And then I'm going to be making the summer berry pancakes. So this is the mix I'm going to be using today. So it's the easy peasy bagel, waffle, and pancake mix. So what's really great is Epicure is 100% gluten-free. So if you've tried gluten-free products in the past and never liked them, these don't really taste like they're gluten-free. There's other ingredients in them that I feel like if you've had gluten-free, you kind of know sometimes it can get gritty and it fall apart. But I haven't found that with this. I feel like this is a really nice substitute. One thing that Mom and I have been doing, well, we're also watching certain carbs, but Mom is right now too. But any of these products with anything with nutrition, if you have something that has carbs in that, you can actually add like a fiber powder to it, the product itself. So your fiber cancels out your carbs. So for instance, in a quarter cup of this has 29 carbs, it has 2 fiber. So technically it's 27 grams of fiber, but I actually have a product that I add to a lot of my bakery and cooking in general. This I also sell as well, but it's the Arbonne Fiber Boost.
Oh, yes.
So this has 12 grams of fiber. So I put a lot of this in even like my baked goods and certain things that I just don't, if I feel like I indulge in them, especially when I make brownies, then I add this to it, because then I don't feel bad about eating it.
Right.
So that's kind of been really nice too. And then I have this I wanted to quick show you as well, because this is where I'm getting the recipe. Like I said, the recipes are on the back of the products, but this book that you can actually purchase, it's part of the Epic Life collection that we have, which is actually a weight loss program, but also a way to incorporate 30-day healthy meals. But you can pretty much incorporate it however. If you don't want to do the program, you could get the book, and it has different recipes in it, starting out with meal planning. It talks about like your daily intake of certain nutrients and water. Like for instance, let's see here, talks about the 4 pillars of Epicure and certain like the quality of them, the taste. There's actually some exercise habits in here too. And then just a little bit about some of the products like our cookware and bakeware that we have. And then once you go through the book, once you get past the meal planning, it actually shows you they're color coded. So like purple is breakfast, and it goes through of like build your own meals too as well. So here's like a build your own soup, and that's making it in the steamer, which I'll show you later. And then there's just like lunch and dinner options as well, and desserts, but it just goes through lots of options.
Yeah.
Keep in mind too, because I think Amy, do you guys eat tofu ever?
No, we're not big tofu
No.
fans.
I'm not either, but for people that are, I think what's really cool is you can, any of the protein in these recipes, you can substitute for what you like, which is really cool.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get back to that recipe. Okay, so I'm gonna get started by using our 4-cup all-purpose bowl. They have these silicone lids on them, and it's kind of nice because it just helps keep everything tight on there. But what's really cool is they're freezer safe too, which is also, I have these 4-cup or the 1-cup prep bowls that I use for prep. But they actually have like milliliters, it's hard to see, and then measurements, so like 1/4, 1/2, and 3/4. So that way there's different measurements on them, and then you can have perfectly portioned things in those. So one thing I see a couple of the girls do is they actually put pudding in these. So the chocolate pudding that we have, they just disperse them into the cups, and they're just ready to go, which is really cool.
Right. Yeah. I like the small little cups. I have a set of those. I like
okay, so with this recipe for the summer berry waffles, I'm going to be using this mix, the summer berry dip mix, 1 egg. I'm actually going to cut the recipe in half as well. And then I have some milk and oil. So I am going to start out with measuring out the waffle mix. I do see some people using these bowls for the dry stuff, but I'm just worried about that. And I just like using a regular one. And I'm using those for the liquid. So 1/2 of it is going to call for 1/2 of a cup of this.
You guys see it?
Yeah, it's still running.
Okay.
Hi.
Who are you?
How are you?
Looked like Donnie for a second without
Right?
the beard.
Yeah.
No, but you're much cuter than he is. What are you making now?
Making summer berry pancakes.
berry.
It's made with this. It's a dehydrated summer berry mix. So in here is cane sugar, raspberries, hibiscus, strawberries, and rooibos.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. There's a couple other ones. There's a chocolate one and Tutti Frutti. Tutti Frutti has some other fruit in it, and then they actually have coconut in it as well. So if you like coconut, you'd probably like that. But actually, some say it's actually pretty mild, like with the cocoa.
Oh, the coconut. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so I have 1/2 of a cup of the waffle mix, and then I'm gonna put in 1.5 tablespoons of the mix. So I'm actually using this scoop here. These are made, there's 4 different measurements. So you have a tablespoon, 1 teaspoon, and then you have a 1/2 and a 1/4. And this is all made to go in the jar. So any of these jars, they fit perfectly in here.
That'd be a supplement.
Yes, it is. She is.
Good luck.
Thanks. Okay, and then I'm gonna add in my egg.
Yesterday, I kept getting shells in all my
Yeah.
stuff. I'm desperately
What do
digging.
you, how do you take it out? I'm curious. Like when you get it in the like the mix.
So like I use my little whisker and I'm like trying to like get it out. Like takes me forever.
What works, I found, if when after you crack the egg, if you get it in there, if you actually touch the eggshell on it, it'll actually like suction to it and pull it out.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I read
Like-
that and I tried it and it worked really well.
oh. Well, I pack my eggs in a separate dish first, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
I'm messy. I was cracking eggs one day and I thought, I haven't gotten a shell in for a while. And I
A whole
cursed yourself.
half a shell in there. I'm like,
and then it's calling for the half recipe. It's half of a tablespoon of oil. Hey, Evan tried calling me. Do you want to? I don't know if you have his number. As I say, if you want to see what he needed.
You didn't invite him over to eat your.
Well, he was over, but then he had to go home, I guess. So I was like, whatever. All right, so we have that. So I'm just gonna use this, the little whisk actually, because we have these little whisks,
Oh, nice.
tiny ones that work perfectly for this. Just to get the egg. And then I'm gonna add in the milk next. Yeah, I don't know what I wanted.
Why is that answering?
So it called for 3/4 of a cup, but I'm doing half, so I'm gonna do right in between the quarter and a half at a third. I actually didn't even eat breakfast today because I was saving it to eat all this stuff when I made it.
Yep.
So as I'm mixing it, you can kind of see the little berries in there. They're kind of the dehydrated little specks. So this is what the berry looks like. It's this pink. It's really good, actually. I mix this into yogurt all the time, and it is amazing. You can add it in smoothies, lots of different things.
Yeah, I bet.
cheese.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, there's a lot of information about the wedding.
Oh, okay.
Are
Just
you
tell him to
putting
tell
that
me.
over that?
Yeah, he is.
A little bit, so like 3 hours.
Okay, I'm gonna turn on the pan for it.
Okay. She's on that cooking class right
Okay,
now.
so then let's see. After it's stirred,
We took out that chicken out of that.
so this recipe I wanted to show you. This is really cool, actually. So with the the waffles and pancakes. So I'm going off of this recipe right here. But on the
Okay.
next page over, it says build your own. We used to, I'd have to double check because I don't know off the top of my head, but we had a waffle silicone pan where you could actually pour the batter in and bake them in the oven so they get nice and crispy. But it gives you lots of different add-on options. Is it showing on like
Yep.
the right way? Okay, perfect. So it gives you lots of different options, and then it shows down here like which mix you're gonna do, your extras, just to make it a balanced meal that way, just so you incorporate everything. And that's
Yeah.
really like too. It's really handy that way. But I just really like these bowls. Now if I don't use all the batter and save it, I just put the lid right on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so nice that way.
I like those. I have my mixing cup bowls
Right.
like that too with the
Mhm.
lids.
Yeah, they're very nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait for the pan to heat up a little bit more.
That makes lids so that don't crack.
Okay, so while the pan is heating up, I'm gonna start whisking the egg actually. Another bowl. I'm gonna get one more egg.
What's it called? Anchor.
The anchor, the
They're about
pirates.
this big,
they all crack.
little plastic. The insert is pulled away. So I'm throwing those two out. And then Big Seed Poppy is having an anchor shell. And so I bought the set of that
Yeah.
snap on.
Yep.
Cause that's what I put Steve's meals when I
Yeah.
have to go to work.
Yeah, they have some nice ones, but yeah, some of my pampered chocolates are cracking too.
Can you,
So
aren't they guaranteed? I'll find
I'll
out.
have to ask.
I need to get 2 of these whisks. I think I actually have one down in my bin that I put away, and now I need another one. But I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna make the omelet actually too in the meantime. Because what's really nice with the omelet is it goes right in the microwave. So our silicone cookware, a lot of steamers and whatnot are made directly for the microwave, but they're also oven safe up to 450 degrees. So if
Okay.
you're more comfortable, doing it in the oven, you can do that as
Mhm.
well.
Oh,
This is our omelet maker. So the line of siliconeware that we have. So when you open it up, you have your little tray, but what's nice is you have these air vents on top. So it steams the omelet and it does not leave it like chewy or dry or anything like that either. How long did you say before you comes over?
it's like every time I think I'm gonna make an omelet and I put it all in my pan and stuff, then I just say, oh, forget it. And I
That's
just,
what I do.
so it'd be nice to just have an omelet maker and actually have them. Yeah, Yvette likes omelets.
Yeah, they're really good. And I find they just kind of have like a nice, they're really nice and like, I don't even know, they're fluffy, but they're not like, sometimes when you make scrambled eggs and they get that dryness on the bottom, if you leave them on too long, it doesn't get like that. Let alone I'm not good at making omelets either, but I have my egg whisk. I'm gonna add in some water or some milk. And then the seasoning that I like to add is the SPG. So the SPG, it's the salt, pepper, and garlic, but it's not an overabundance of garlic either. I feel like it's a good balance between all of them.
Right, yeah.
So, I mean, when I open it, I definitely smell garlic, but
So are all the seasoning and spices that you have, are those sold all year round?
yes. So there's a set. So the catalogs, what they show, there's like a set of certain products that go all year round. But then, like, for instance, I have different catalogs throughout. I've been here. I don't have the fall and winter ones, but these are the 2 I've been with. This was the first and the second. So
Got
like,
it.
if you have a collection of the catalogs, you'll see the ones that rotate and then new products come out. But a good majority of like the products are year round. And
Okay,
if they're a really popular one, and if it's a seasonal, it'll come back. So like
Okay.
most of the ones that I'm
So
showing you today
so garlic.
that I have are gonna be ones that are year round. So yeah, a good majority of them are. When you go on the website, there's an area that is just under like seasonal. So then you'll know which ones are
Okay.
gonna be. So like if it's one you like and you want to get it before the new season comes out, that's really the best to do it. Like for instance, the Big Burger seasoning. It's like that. If you've had a Big Mac ever, it's like the sauce on there. It's ketchup, relish, and mayo mixed in with the seasoning. But I thought it'd be weird at first, but we had it on our burgers one night and everyone loved it. It was really
Sure. Yeah.
And then another seasoning I like to add is the garden veggie. So this is actually a good way to get your veggies in. So it is, so it's carrots, tomatoes, onions, peppers. There's yeast in here. Like a lot of them use that inactive yeast or the nutritional yeast. You find a lot of that in these products too, which have good B vitamins. Broccoli, herbs, spices, garlic, chives, and black pepper. So I've added this into soups too, and it's a good way that way. I'm just gonna check our pan quick for the pancakes.
What is she making seasoning for to go into the
I think for the
omelet?
omelet, she's,
Okay.
I think that's what she got this out to put in there. Maybe she's adding some garden stuff too. Same thing in Jason's food. It was funny when Eve babysat for Jeremy's kids. She was asking Eve, like, do you want to make dinner for the kids or should I have it ready? And Eve said, well, I can make nachos or sloppy joes. But then Jamie just decided to have mac and cheese. And she had put veggies in it. And Eve's like, oh, I see what she did.
I used to make what I call a cowboy. No, it was baseball. A baseball mill, anyway, it was cream of
So I'm gonna
mushrooms.
just add a little bit of oil in the silicone.
Okay.
And then
You don't want to use spray on the pans. It'll actually ruin the silicone if you use like a spray oil. So you always just want to put a little bit on there.
Okay.
I think it's like the chemicals that are in the spray oils that ruin it. So I just add very little. Okay, so I have the egg mixture here with all the seasonings. So I'm actually just gonna pour that right in there.
How many eggs did you put?
I just did one.
One egg.
Yeah, so one fills it up. Here, it's kind of hard. Let me do this.
Oh, we can see it.
There you go.
Okay.
So it just shows that I have done 2. You could probably do up to 3 in here. What I like is this is really it's really handy for travel friendly too, for like at work.
Yeah.
One, you can also crack the egg in and have like a sunny side up egg too. You could do a lot with it.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna put this in for 2 minutes. And the pancakes are cooking as well. So
What are you cooking your pancakes on?
show you. I have them in a pan. I just gotta unplug my computer. Bring
I
you
don't
over.
know if you were using a grill.
So I'm just gonna get this set up.
There they
I just have them in a pan
Okay.
right here.
Okay.
We're just gonna check them. So they actually are nice golden brown. So I'm actually gonna flip them.
Nice and fluffy.
Yeah, they definitely are.
We'll have to try
Show you
it.
up close. That's what they look like right now. So a nice golden brown.
Mm-hmm.
So while those are cooking, I wanted to I'm just gonna move a couple things and show you guys. I can already smell all the seasonings and the eggs. So good.
The house smell from when I was made all the stuff yesterday, and I was like, oh, there's something bad downstairs, like the whole house stuff. And so we had this running, and then when I opened the refrigerator, like, oh, that's what it was. Just the way the seasoning and the turkey bacon and things, and the eggs. I think eggs always stink.
kind of glasses when you were camping with them.
Yeah.
This was the multi-purpose steamer that I wanted to show you. This is probably one of the top products that I use in Epicure, and it actually came in the business kit when I started. This is, I think, a really good item to use for a half-price item. Oh, hold on,
Then I
So
used
did
a
other,
cookie.
because I in the breads I used half almond flour, half oat flour, the flax seed, and a little bit of unbleached whole grain.
It's actually really good.
Wow.
Good. They're really good.
And
I love them.
then it turn out pretty. But I know if you just use all almond flour,
Well,
like
like
it could be
it was-
nutty or grain. Oh yeah, I invited her.
So this is what the omelet looks like. In the multi-purpose steamer, it comes with a little rack. You can actually use it as a hot pad too.
Okay.
So, sorry, it's kind of hot. So this is what the omelet looks like when they're done.
Oh yeah.
It's really good. And they're not dried out either. Here, we'll have Amanda come in and try it.
Come and taste
Can't
it.
taste anything.
Right. Yeah. Might not be able to
Are
taste.
you posting this on Facebook?
No. If I do, it's just in my group.
Okay, good. I don't have like much taste, so.
It might be hot.
Looks good.
Ah,
I knew it would burn.
It is really good in it too, but I didn't have shredded
Oh yeah,
cheese.
cheese and mushrooms would all be in there. Yeah, I think it tastes good.
Yeah.
It's really nice. I'm gonna start bringing it to work to make that stuff at work.
I'm hungry.
And then these are the pancakes. They're all done.
They turned out really nice.
They really-
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try those because this is actually the first time I've made them.
I
with
think
that.
yeah, that omelet, I think that tastes good even if you put like mushrooms.
Add other things to it. Yeah. I like mushrooms in mine.
Well, those pancakes are good.
And they're gluten-free.
We've been using like a Bob's Red Mill gluten-free waffle and pancake mix in the waffle maker that you gave us. So I want to try this mix because it's gluten-free too.
I like the fact that you can make bagels with it too because I love bagels.
Interesting. And you
They're
didn't.
actually fluffy.
I know. I like that.
They're not like, they're not gritty either. Mm.
You don't have to write some of this
It tastes like a buttermilk pink, like fluffy.
Mhm.
sticky ones.
No, those are good. Yeah, they're really good.
You would use them with like blueberry syrup or something.
And the summerberry mixes in that too.
Yeah.
When you
Yeah.
spread meals like that, it looks like grandma.
I know. I look just like my mother. Sometimes I look in the mirror. I'm like, oh gosh, I look just like my mom. You know,
There could be worse things.
I know, right?
These are actually kind of good just by himself too.
Yeah.
I like when
Could
taste
pack-
them on the video.
Yeah, I could.
I wish you guys could try them.
And I'm finicky with food. So finicky by texture and everything.
Yeah. So Jason, yes.
So it's actually, I guess, it's good.
Yeah. Would Grayson eat those pancakes?
He
Would
probably
like
would.
them?
He really
Yeah.
would. They don't like look different either. They look like something you
No.
did like Perkins or something. Yeah, that's really good.
Are you making
Yeah.
I have more
The
fridge.
the
Oh,
spice
it for?
veggie is a spice or a seasoning, I should call it.
here, eat half the omelet. You can have this. Right?
And then we have till the 19th to place orders, right?
I believe this Friday.
This Friday.
Mhm.
What date that is, let's see.
Yeah.
The 17th, yes. 17th.
Yeah. So this is the only other steamer that I have.
Okay.
This thing is probably my most used product. So
Wait, there's no goji berries in here. is
I
there?
used to have a steamer and I lost it in one of my moves.
I like it. It's silicone. It's bendable.
Okay.
Can go in the oven. You can roast actually a chicken in this. Like we have a little chicken going. We're making it in the crock pot, but if you have, we have actually a rotisserie seasoning that is, there's this steamer and there's a round one that you can actually cook the rotisserie chicken in this in 20 minutes in the microwave. So all the meals with Epicure, it can be made in 20 minutes or less, which makes them really family friendly for busy nights after work or school.
During golf season.
It's great. This one, I think my favorite thing that I've made in this is rice. I'm not good at making rice on the stove. It always burns. This was usually done within 10 minutes for like a cup of rice, and it's perfectly fluffy. You actually put that rack I showed you, after you put the rice in water, set it in there, 10 minutes in the microwave, and it's all done. You can make enchiladas in this. You can make noodles.
Sure.
Speaking of noodles, my second favorite product that I have is the mac and cheese, which I actually need to order more. This is my last one.
Oh
And
yeah.
I have not tried that yet.
it's really good. It's good. I'm hoping Grayson will like it because he gets kind of picky, but
Right.
Evan likes it.
We should make
It's
it
really-
tonight.
it's
for
really
Grace
good.
if he likes it.
Yeah, it's really good. We actually made a tuna casserole with this. So this one, it gives you a couple different recipes for like a Mexican macaroni, a pizza, tuna. So when you actually, this is the one product that when you order this, they donate a meal to another family of this actually. And
Okay.
you can use this even if you don't eat macaroni a lot. You can make this like as a cheese sauce over broccoli. You can do a lot with it actually. It's really nice. I actually heard of this girl that
Jessica?
got the new breading, mixed this with her breading for chicken, and it was like macaroni and cheese chicken tenders or whatever. You can
Oh.
that was a
That's a mix thing. there's no
Right,
meats in there.
right. Like the powdered stuff, but better for it.
If you want to, I can send you guys, if it's something you want to have on hand, I can always send you like a catalog to have, and then
Okay.
I can always like put a star next to the ones that are all year round, so you know, and then you have
Oh,
something.
that would be
Um,
nice.
Or two, I'm gonna be eventually getting the protein, and I can order these sample packs. This is just
Mhm.
chocolate. They don't have the vanilla in the sample, but they have chocolate, so you can
Mhm.
actually try them out if protein's something that you like. This is probably my favorite protein I've ever had because we have a juicery by us called Dirt Juicery actually, and it's tastes very comparable, and I like to go there a lot, so it makes it a little bit more affordable having
Sure.
that in hand.
Yeah, Eve
Oh, that
needs
sounds good.
protein shakes.
So that's the
We're experimenting with different ones all the time.
up-to-date.
Oh, but I don't have a new product.
No, I don't have any of the new products catalogs. And then, so I just wanted to run quick two other things. I wanted to show you just some of the products that we have in different ways, but then I also have the new fall and winter lineup. I have not got any of the products yet until yesterday. I got my package, so I was gonna show you guys that. One other product I found that's really popular is the guacamole as well. The guacamole has been a really good favorite that we like. For anyone that's going to be going off of Amy's class too, because she booked a cooking class, she got $20 in free Epicure product on top of what she hit for sales. And then anyone that books from her, she gets another half off item that she gets to have. So she'd have two. And then you'd also get a $20 certificate from me that you can use towards your products on top of everything. So Amy, that's already added to your account. So when you go to use your points, it'll be already loaded.
Okay.
This is another thing that I really like too. It's a cruet, so you can actually, we have salad dressings.
Yeah.
Salad dressings, and this is what you get to make it. So it has all your measurements on it, and you make, and you kind of have your own salad dressing. Because I'm kind of weird about some of the fillers that they put in the store in the dressings.
Yes.
Like MSG and whatnot, and just things that don't need to be in there. So you can kind of make your own, or even if you can just do it. No, I didn't. Some of like the different items here, I'll just like grab a couple. This was actually a new product, but it's staying that I'm aware of right now is the cheddar and jalapeno cornbread.
Okay.
I've actually made this from scratch before, and I was surprised when you cook it, the jalapenos lose all their heat. So there's no spice to it. It's just kind of like a little peppery taste. And this is actually made with oat flour and cornmeal. So having that is kind of nice. So I was actually going to pair it with the chopped up chili seasoning. So I figured that would be a good fall meal to do together. And like, do you guys eat a lot of Chinese ever? Do you like Chinese?
We do.
Yeah.
I haven't, like, I hardly ever make it from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
We're always from our favorite Chinese place. But
Yeah. Let me grab, I have a half, actually Mom bought some. Let me grab it.
I think the wok is one of the most specials too, and I don't have a wok.
I don't
But
either.
I was like, do I need one?
Oh, that's why I got bought one. And I thought, you know, like, it still looks fine.
So these are actually, these are the three that I have. There's some other ones. Dawn's iPhone's in the waiting room. Let's add her.
Oh, okay. I was wondering.
Okay. Hi, Dawn. I don't know if she's trying to connect to audio, but these are the couple of the stir fries that I have. I have not had the butter chicken. This is made with like tomatoes and coconut milk, and then you put it over rice. And then the General Tao is our favorite here. Mom and Dad really liked it when they tried it.
Okay.
It kind of, they say it has a spice, but I didn't taste no spice. But it reminds me a lot. It kind of is a mix between orange chicken and sweet and sour, I guess you could say. It's kind of what it reminds me of.
We've had General Tao's chicken before.
Yeah. And then we have a sweet and sour as well. And this one's really good too. Those are I've only tried these two though. So I have still a couple other ones to try. And then, yeah, it's good. This is also something, is the Southern Baked gluten-free. So the breading. So it is made with chia, psyllium husk, onion, garlic, spices, sea salt, herbs, and black pepper. So it's a good way to make homemade chicken tenders. They also just came out with a new one too. So if you're not a fan of like the Southern flavor of it, there's just a plain one. It's the crispy and crunchy. So that's a couple different things too.
I'm trying to get the video going.
No, that one's no, that they have this in the way back. And some of the we have on Alfredo that's compared to Olive Garden as well. A lemon curd.
I'm not fine, you know, I don't want to talk about it.
So which one? Oh yeah.
I'm fine means I'm good.
And then here's a couple desserts. These are the desserts I have on here. Where did the... Oh. This one's Mom's, the chocolate temptation cupcake. And then we have a carrot cake added on. There's a gingerbread cake and a pumpkin cake as well, like right now. You can all, one thing with any of these, you have one and you're like, well, I don't want Alfredo, but I want something similar. You can search it in search bar and click on recipes, and a bunch of recipes will come up. And then we have the chocolate mud pie and the brownies.
Amy, you would like the cake though.
The what would I like?
The queso.
Oh yeah, there's a 3 cheese.
Oh,
cake too.
probably.
My friend Cassidy got it and she really likes it. And because she said it has a kick to it of spice. And she's like, I've never made a queso like this that actually has spice to it and actually tastes good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dawn, I know you just hopped on. We were just demonstrating making the 3 or the summerberry pancakes and the omelet maker. So I was just showing them. Yeah. This is the easy peasy bagel mix that we made the pancakes with. And then this is the omelet maker. So it actually is a steamer that goes right in the microwave. And I made the omelet in 2 minutes. So I whisked everything together and then you pour it in, put it in the microwave. This is what the pancake looked like. It was a nice and fluffy pancake. They taste like regular buttermilk ones, honestly. And then this is what's left of the omelet. But it's just a good thing. They're good. And then I was just going over products as well. We will have this recorded, so I can always send that to you as well. And I guess before I go over the seasoned products that I just got, the new ones, do you guys have any questions at all?
No, I think you answered my questions as we went along. So
Yeah. Okay.
I'm good.
Sounds good. I didn't order all the seasoned products but I have a good portion in here. All the ones that I'm like, I need to get my hands on before they sell out. One thing that's really nice is if you notice, Epicure does not have free shipping, unfortunately. I don't even get to pay free shipping, but it's because they put so much effort into their packaging. I've never had anything great for the bill. They always have a lot of packaging. It's really nice. So this is one of the new products. So actually in the past, in the old catalog, they had this in these little packages in 3s, but I think because everyone loved it so much, they made it available in a bottle. And there's a lemon pepper one as well. This is the buffalo. So it's a wing seasoning dip mix. You can use it for buffalo dip mix. You can really do a lot with it. So we're actually going to be trying this tonight with our chicken, and we'll let you know how it tastes.
Yeah.
See what it smells like. So I'm really excited.
I want.
Oh, yeah, that smells really good. It's definitely has a kick to it. Yeah, that smells really good.
Yeah. Like to try to make wings.
And this is spices, onion, cayenne, cane sugar, garlic, black pepper, and sea salt. And there is 40 milligrams of sodium in here. So like if you compare that in the store,
Right.
that's a lot. That's a big difference. And speaking of that, actually, let me grab my pesto.
Yeah, look at this. So this one I get my wing sauce. It's like
Mhm.
a mild buffalo.
Yeah.
Organic aisle. It's gluten free. All this sodium, 370 milligrams.
Yeah. I know. Everything's so full of sodium.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Epicure.
and literally the ingredients is just water, vinegar, cayenne pepper, salt, virgin olive oil, tapioca starch, and pineapple juice. That's all that's in here.
Yeah. Well, there's salt in it, so that's gonna
Yeah.
raise.
370 milligrams.
Speaking of like a comparison, one thing that I found that was really interesting to me, it kind of blew me away actually when I got this. Grandma got me hooked on the pesto actually.
Oh yeah, I love pesto sauce.
And I was always buying these packages, like the Simply Organic. I'm like, oh yeah, it's organic. Granted, the ingredients, they're fine. But then when I sat down, I compared this in another video in my VIP group on Facebook. This pesto is literally herbs and garlic.
Right.
This is basil, potato starch, maltodextrin, sea salt, garlic, citric acid, rice concentrate, and black pepper. This has 210 milligrams. Our pesto has 0.
Right.
So big difference there, I feel like.
Yep.
And the quality, like the taste of it,
It's good,
it's
but-
good, but it's not like I feel like this one, like in the bottle, it's a lot more
Yeah.
fresher. Because I like buying fresh herbs. So these, for how fresh they are, then I don't have to do that. I'm so excited about these. This is a new product. It's the shortbread cookie.
Oh yeah. That's
Oh,
what
these are made with oat flour, and I'm very excited to try these. I actually might make some tonight, but they're a very good buttery cookie is what I've been heard. Like a buttery sugar cookie is what people have been describing them as. And then another one is this speedy lasagna,
Oh.
which is really cool. We actually have a recipe if I could find it. Mom made actually a lasagna soup one night, and it was amazing. And actually on Epicure's website, there's this lasagna soup recipe.
Oh yeah.
Here, hearty lasagna soup.
Huh.
And it calls for the seasoning in it, and you just have all these ingredients. And it says total minutes 20 minutes, makes 4 servings. And this, they actually make it in the, they make it in the wok, and then let's see here. Yep. So you make it all on the stove, this one, but then the actual speedy lasagna, this one, I believe, I seen it. Yeah, it's right here. It's made in the multi-purpose steamer. So it's made in this steamer right here in the microwave. The lasagna is. And I have not tried this yet, but I'm definitely wanting to. And then, so some, depending on the product you have, some may come in 2s, some may come in 3s. Most of the meals come in 3s, but the desserts are 2s. So this is minestrone. This one I'm very excited to try. We have this is another product as well. It's the wintry mushroom soup. This is another new one.
Mm-hmm.
This is really cool. If you're not a fan of like the type of soup, but you use cream of mushroom, there's a recipe to make cream of mushroom out of this versus buying it in the can, or you can use it as a sauce over meat. You can do a lot with that one. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about the minestrone, and so I'll have to see how that is. And I like chicken fried rice a lot too, and that's what this one is here. So that's gonna be really good. So this one, those of you that don't know what chicken fried rice is, so this is garlic, coconut sugar, tamari, apple cider vinegar, chives, ginger, nutritional yeast, and chilies. So how you do this is you whisk the seasoning with soy sauce and water. I actually don't use soy sauce. I use a replacement of coconut aminos. It's made with coconut, but there's no coconut. It tastes identical to soy sauce. And then some sesame oil, And then you have in your wok, you heat some oil over high heat, medium high heat. You have your chicken cut into bite-sized pieces, add it. Then you add in your rice, shredded coleslaw, and then the seasoning mixture, and you let it kind of stir fry together. Oh, that's a good way too. I like
Okay.
chow mein at Panda Express, the chow mein. It's really good. So I figured this would be kind of a good alternative, a little bit healthier. Yeah, that's the seasonal ones that I have right now. There's a lot more. I just didn't get them because I wanted to wait. I actually had a party myself, so I have some rewards to use. So I'm just gonna order them. So
Yeah.
I'll kind of keep you updated.
Yeah, there's a lot,
What the new ones are.
a lot to
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dawn, we need to see your face. I don't know if she's got her volume on or maybe she muted it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I heard volume before from her, but then it like went away.
Yeah.
Oh, we can see what's up with her.
Oh, she got the
Camera's-
video off.
She has her camera off, but she can still
Mhm.
talk.
Maybe they just unmute.
And then again, you can't hear her because
Yeah, it doesn't say she's muted, but maybe.
Oh.
Huh. Oh wait, no, I just yeah. Oh no, there she unmuted now.
Hey, this is Dawn. I don't know how to do that, so sorry.
Okay.
Oh, that's okay. We'll settle for your voice.
Sister and her niece.
Oh, yeah. So how's it going in Two Rivers?
Her sister and her niece.
I don't know if did she hear you?
Oh. How are you doing, Dawn? Maybe the volume is hit and miss, or the internet, like you said, is spotty sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so too.
Did you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can now.
No, we can
Okay,
now.
I said we're on our way to Madison to see our soon-to-be son-in-law in an Ironman competition.
Oh, fun.
So I'm on my iPhone, so I'm
Okay.
watching this way. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, fun. So he's gonna be doing like the swimming and the biking and the running, I think it is. Is that what it is?